Southwest flight abruptly descends 475 feet to avoid mid-air crash. Imagine soaring through the sky, moments after takeoff, only to feel your plane suddenly plummet hundreds of feet in a matter of seconds. That's exactly what happened to passengers on a Southwest flight out of Burbank, California, on Friday, July 25th, 2025. But here's where it gets even more chilling. This dramatic descent wasn't due to mechanical failure or turbulence, but to avoid a potential mid-air collision with another aircraft. Just 6 minutes after Southwest Flight 1496 departed Hollywood Burbank Airport en route to Las Vegas, the plane abruptly dropped 475 feet, from 14,100 feet to 13,625 feet, according to flight tracking data from Flight Radar 24. Passengers described the experience as terrifying, with one eyewitness recounting a harrowing 8 to 10 seconds of free fall that left everyone on board screaming. And this is the part most people miss. The incident was triggered by a collision avoidance alert, a system designed to prevent mid-air disasters. When such an alert is triggered, one plane is instructed to ascend or descend, while the other does the opposite. In this case, the other aircraft involved was a Hawker Hunter, flying at approximately 14,653 feet when the Southwest plane began its rapid descent. Preliminary data suggests the planes were several miles apart when the alerts were issued, raising questions of the system's sensitivity and whether such drastic maneuvers are always necessary. Steve Uliswick, a passenger on the flight, shared his experience with ABC News, stating, "Everybody in the plane started screaming. Definitely felt like that was it. Like, this is how I'm going to go out." Another unsettling detail: the flight attendant was injured during the incident and required medical attention upon landing in Las Vegas. Southwest Airlines issued a statement acknowledging the event, emphasizing their collaboration with the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, to investigate further. While no passenger injuries were immediately reported, 2 flight attendants are being treated for injuries. The airline praised the professionalism of its crew, but stopped short of addressing the broader implications of such incidents. Here's where it gets controversial. While collision avoidance systems are critical for safety, incidents like this raise questions about their calibration and the potential for overcorrection. Should pilots rely solely on automated alerts, or is there room for human judgment in these split-second decisions? And what does this mean for passenger confidence in air travel safety? The FAA is currently investigating the incident, but as this story develops, it leaves us with a thought-provoking question. Are we striking the right balance between technology and human oversight in aviation safety? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think automated systems like these are foolproof, or is there room for improvement? This is a developing story. Stay tuned for updates as more details emerge. ABC News contributed to this report. Copyright 2025. KABC Television, LLC. All rights reserved. Southwest Airlines flight experiences sudden drop after takeoff from Burbank. Imagine this. You're cruising at 30,000 feet, sipping your drink, and suddenly your plane takes a nosedive. That's exactly what happened to passengers on a Southwest Airlines flight from Hollywood Burbank Airport to Las Vegas. But here's where it gets controversial. The incident sparked a flurry of questions about air safety and the reliability of automated systems. Let's dive into the details and see what really went down. Southwest Airlines Flight 1496 took off from Burbank just before noon on a seemingly routine journey to Las Vegas. However, a few minutes into the flight, passengers experienced an unsettling drop, describing the aircraft as entering a dive. This sudden descent occurred shortly after the crew announced the start of beverage service, adding to the shock and confusion. The plane eventually leveled out, but not before causing a wave of panic among the passengers. The Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, later revealed that the crew had responded to 2 onboard traffic alerts, indicating the presence of another aircraft in the vicinity. This is where things get a bit murky. The FAA is investigating the event, which took place around 11 a.m. local time on Friday, July 25th. But what exactly triggered these alerts? And why did the plane respond with such a dramatic maneuver? Passenger Steve Ulisevix recounted the harrowing experience, stating that about 8 minutes into the flight, the plane took a sudden dip for about 8 to 10 seconds. Felt a significant drop, he said. The plane was just in a free fall. People were screaming. It was pandemonium. The pilot later announced that the plane had used software to avoid a potential mid-air collision. But this explanation has left many passengers and aviation experts with more questions than answers. The incident also raised concerns about the safety of flight attendants. Ulisevix mentioned seeing an injured flight attendant with an ice pack on her head following a drop. Southwest Airlines confirmed that 2 flight attendants were treated for injuries, but no passengers reported immediate injuries. So what does this all mean for air travel safety? Hani Mahmasani, a transportation and engineering professor at Northwestern University, addresses concerns over flying following a series of aviation incidents. While automated systems are designed to enhance safety, they can sometimes lead to unexpected outcomes, he explained. It's crucial for airlines and regulatory bodies to continuously evaluate and improve these systems to ensure passenger safety. A spokesperson for Hollywood Burbank Airport told NBCLA that authorities are looking into the incident. However, there is currently no evidence that it occurred within the airspace above our airport. This statement has sparked debate among aviation enthusiasts and experts, with some questioning the accuracy of the airport's assessment. Southwest Airlines released a statement acknowledging the incident and their cooperation with the FAA. The crew of Southwest Flight 1496 responded to 2 onboard traffic alerts Friday afternoon while climbing out of Burbank, requiring them to climb and descend to comply with the alerts, the statement read. The flight continued to Las Vegas, where it landed uneventfully. Southwest is engaged with the Federal Aviation Administration to further understand the circumstances. No injury were immediately reported by customers, but 2 flight attendants are being treated for injuries. We appreciate the professionalism of our flight crew and flight attendants in responding to this event. Nothing is more important to Southwest than the safety of our customers and employees. The FAA confirmed its investigation, stating that the Southwest flight responded to an onboard alert that another aircraft was in the vicinity. But here's the part most people miss. The FAA's investigation could reveal critical insights into the effectiveness of automated collision avoidance systems and the training of flight crews. And this is where the real controversy lies. Some argue that these systems are essential for modern aviation, while others believe they introduce unnecessary risks. So what do you think? Is this incident a wake-up call for the aviation industry? Or is it just another hiccup in an otherwise safe system? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe automated systems are the future of air travel, or do they pose more risks than benefits? Let's discuss and see where the conversation takes us.